Hey folks, this is my aquaponics system that I just brought downstairs about 2.5 months ago probably. This is one of the beds that I built. This has been going on for a while. It's just getting the right lighting is the biggest problem with it. Had it in one room, wasn't getting the right light, even though it's southeastern exposure here in Oklahoma. There's a tree in the way, so that kind of defeats the purpose. And then, as far as this new house, 2 sycamores in the tree that were over 100 years old. It's on the south side of my property, still doing everything right. So then I got down in the basement, used fluorescence, wasn't getting enough lumens, plus Kelvin. Kelvin was there, but not lumens. And this is a pepper plant that I had outside growing, and it died, and now it's coming back. It had aphids all over it. I'm just now getting all the aphids killed off. But this is the tiered system here. I'm going to put some lights in underneath there, fix all that. But you can see the water comes up from this tank, comes up to the top right there. And it's got sitting right there. I'll put it right here at the end. But got that, and then it just goes all the way over here, goes down, over, put the overflow in there. Can't see it, I get a light for you. And yeah, it's right there. I don't even have it covered really. And then of course it goes down all the way over to that one, and then back down. Simple aquaponics. Just keep it simple. No belt siphon. Just got it to a certain level. That way, just like with ecology, the dry needs to wet at the right point, but there's no mold or anything like that. And it can still be continuous and not have to worry about it. It's like a river. I just built this like 2 days ago. It took me about 2-3 hours. That's only because it's kind of a bitch to do. As you can see, I have some gaps in there. I went down there, and that's probably just due to the weight and those spots pulling. But these are some 250 watt valves. I wanted to keep it a little bit lower on the wattage. So I got about 750 watts altogether, and that's around 66,000 lumens for a 10-foot by 3-foot grow bed. Probably can't even turn that light off so you can't hurt it. But what I've gotten here is I've got the 300-gallon tank here, and what I've decided to do is take the water out of there, and I've got the hose go up. I have it going right in there. I'll fix that. That's my reflection. Try to cover all gaps, But that's where the hose goes in, and as that hose goes in, I don't know if you can see it. Lights are really crazy. But yeah, as you can see, I got the hose going right next to the lights to help water cool the heat from the lights. So the heat from the lights will actually warm up the water, and at the same time cooling the heat of the lamps themselves. So that way we don't have to worry about heat too high or too low. The water temperature is going to stay pretty constant. That way it doesn't get too hot in here. So that way I'm going to see if it doesn't get too hot. I might try lowering it and get it closer to the plants and see if that's something that we can maybe look into instead of having to air cool it. To come over here, I'll kind of go ahead and lower. This is actually just a a water heater cover is what this is that I have wrapped around here. It's just a temporary thing. But inside here, this is probably my second go around on these. I've cut them back. But that's bib lettuce over there. I got bok choy over here. It's really dense, like a microgreen system almost, but not quite. I'm going to thin it back a lot more. There's a lot of adventitious roots. You can't necessarily see them on there. If I put my magnifying glass in the next second, I'll definitely show you here. Kind of let you look at this as I'm looking around behind here. And what I was doing, the reason I've done this with the lights and everything is because when I was using fluorescence, it was really tall and stringy. and it was due to the fact that it wasn't getting enough light, so it was really pushing its way up and just trying, you know, do one leaf at a time just to get to the light, whereas the bib lettuce is a head lettuce, so it necessarily shouldn't be doing that. Whereas the bok choy, it is also kind of like a head, and it was also growing up tall and kind of stringy. So now that they put these lights in, they've actually started more bulbing or heading more at the point of growth, at the apex. They've kind of stopped. They've kind of just, you know, really started to create the shorter inner nodes and everything like that, and no in-between nodes. So that's what we're really looking for right now. So if that continues to do well, then we'll be really happy. I just ordered some ghost peppers and some purple cauliflowers and things like that, and we'll see how that works out. We'll probably just do like 1 purple cauliflower, like 2 ghost peppers. Nothing too crazy, just enough for a 10-foot by 3-foot spot, you know. You don't need a lot. People always want to grow like 6 or 7, you know, pepper plants. You only need really 1, especially in this continuous system here. And like I said, this is how I did it. Use the chains. Use those. So it just goes up in a triangle, and then you just got it straight up. Pretty simple. These ballasts actually are 120 volt, 240 volt, and 247. I could be a little off on that. 274 maybe, I'm dyslexic. But all you have to do is rewire them for 120 volt for home use, and they work just fine. The lights are bright. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, they make me sick just like looking at it. I don't know if it's because I'm getting radiation poisoning or what. But yeah, it's pretty bright in there, and you can see just about everything. I'm not even having like too much. As you can see the lines in the phone. This is off my phone, by the way. So sorry if the picture quality isn't as good as you'd like. I'm trying for my magnifying glass to give you guys a better look at everything. Let's just go over here real quick. You guys can go with me. We'll go look real quick. Let's see. Stuff. There is a lot of stuff. Well, doesn't look like we're gonna find it, so we'll just go back on over here. Probably use it more. Probably right somewhere close. But yeah, like I said, this is a 300 gallon. I've been working on my bell siphon. I just don't understand why I can't figure it out. It's not very complex or anything like that. It's pretty simple. I don't know if I'm making it too hard on myself or what. But if you're watching this and you have some tips on how to get this damn bell siphon to work, and I also want to do with this bell siphon is use a sand filtration within the bell siphon. So I figured, you know, that's pretty possible if you do the U-shape. But let me know. And by the way, with the water cooling those lamps up there, like I said, remember, it helps heat your water. So that way you don't have to worry about getting water heaters and anything like that. Just remember, and it feels pretty nice, to be honest with you. A lot better than over there where I actually have a heater in there. So, and I just put some fish in here today, a couple fish. I'm hoping to get some freshwater prawn, maybe something like that. Gotta keep it exotic if you're doing it low-key. If you're doing a big commercial or something like that, you can do tilapia, but I understand you're talking about nitrogen, but if you got fish in there, you only need maybe 5 or 6 goldfish, especially because there's poop. But anyways, it is what it is. More to come. Like I said, I'll get lights on that, get that taken care of. Probably just going to plant bok choy, a lot of microgreens in there. Just nothing but microgreens. And just do peppers and I don't know what I'll do up here. Something cool. And yeah. And I've planted some, as you can probably see closest to us to the left, and there is some bok choy and some bib lettuce that I planted, and we'll see how that starts to grow out. I got spinach and yeast and tarragon on the other side over there. It wasn't doing very well because of that lighting I was talking about, so we'll see how it does now. And some orchids accidentally messed up over there. They're all smashed now. Whoops. But keep you posted. Let you have one tomorrow. Keep watching. My name is Diversity, but they call me Crazy K. And I hope you have a great day. Bye.